Thank you for taking your time today to participate in the regional training on the new in-moment reporting system for Rexall. During this video, we will review some of the enhancements to the new reporting system, which will provide you with more timely, actionable, and simplified reports. As you may know, Empathica came together with another company called Mindshare Technologies over a year ago, and together they formed In-Moment. The upgraded system will provide the best of both worlds and will benefit the Rexall team with many enhancements to the reporting system. This new system will be launched on February 9th, 2015, and we're happy to tell you that the new upgrade will include many enhancements that will create benefits in what you do. We'll support you, the regional directors, with an updated weekly comments and count report, as well as a monthly regional scorecard, which will help you identify the key opportunity areas for your region. In addition, we'll also provide you with an overdue rescue alert to help you keep track of all of the rescue cases you have in your region. We hope these reports will help you to stay on track and help the stores ensure timeliness in responding to customer requests. We understand that many of you are road warriors, and a great benefit in the new system is an interactive dashboard which will provide you with the headlines for your region. This new dashboard is also mobile accessible through an app which you can download. We'll go through all of these pieces in the next couple of minutes. On February 9th, you will receive an email from the In-Moment team providing you with detailed instructions on how to log on to the new system, as well as how to download the mobile app. You'll use your Rexall email address to log in, and your password will be region plus your 2-digit regional number. Note that the Empathica site will remain active until March 2nd, so please make sure you log on and work with your store managers to close out any of the remaining cases. There will be some minimal changes to your weekly push reports. You will continue to receive all of the comments for all of your stores, as well as a count report summary by region. The count report will now be broken down into 3 reports: final comment, staff wow, and rescue. And this will help you find information faster and more effectively as well. In addition, we've also created an overdue rescue cases alert. Since Customer Rescue was launched, the operations team have done a fantastic job at managing all of the customer rescue cases. To make it easier for you to keep track of all of the cases, you'll start to receive this weekly report summarizing the number of overdue cases for your region. Cases are categorized as overdue when they're either open or in process for longer than 72 hours. When you look at the report, you can also click on the magnifying glass to open the case directly in the online reporting system. On a monthly basis, you will continue to receive a scorecard summary for your region's performance. This report will allow you to compare your region's performance in the current month versus the last month, as well as how you're doing compared to your division and your company. Front store and pharmacy regions will be compared against their respective divisions. In addition to the scorecard, the new report will also provide you with a cross-tabulation section showing you your performance based on different times of the day, i.e. morning, afternoon, or evening. The trend chart on the second page will show you overall satisfaction score for the last 13 months, so you can track how you're doing from month to month and also how you're doing versus the same time in the last year. As we mentioned already, interactive dashboard will be a great feature in the new upgrade. This dashboard will come with 5 different widgets, allowing you to see different aspects of the Rexall experience. This dashboard is also mobile accessible, and you can download the app directly from the App Store or the Play Store if you are using an Android device. Simply search for Mindshare Technologies and click download. The download is completely free of charge, and you can use the same login information to log on to the site. Now let's go through this dashboard in a little bit more detail. On my screen here, you can see a side-by-side view of the online dashboard as well as how it will look like on the mobile device. I've taken some screenshots to provide you with an example. As I mentioned, the dashboard will contain 5 different components: trend, peer comparison, text analytics, service exceptions, and unit grid. You can find the same 5 components on your mobile devices as well. Let's start with the trend widget. The trend widget will allow you to see the top measures in overall satisfaction, as well as the 5 key categories of experience for the recent periods. You can use the toggle button to look at different aspects of the Rexall experience. Similarly, on your mobile device, you will see all of the different widgets listed under components. Simply click on trend, and you will see the trend for each of the measures that you're interested in. By default, you'll see overall satisfaction first, and if you click on the link at the top of the page, you can help select the different trend options that are available to look at the different aspects and different categories of the experience. Next, we have the peer comparison widget. The peer comparison widget will allow you to see how your region is performing compared to the other regions within the same division. The regional numbers are masked, but you can hover over the other bars to see how you're performing in relation to the other regions. For example, in this test data that we've provided, Region 21 is performing 5 out of 5 in terms of overall satisfaction, where you can see the top ranked region in that area is performing at 72.2%. And you can use the same toggle function to see how you're doing in the other different areas as well. In the middle of the page here, we have what's called the Text Analytics Grid. And the Text Analytics Grid is also a great feature in the new system. It will synthesize all of the open-ended comments from the customers within your region and summarize them into these key themes, or we call them tag categories. You can further drill down into these tag categories if you wish, and you can also select to view the themes based on different sentiment. For example, you can use this drop-down button here to select to view positive sentiments, negative, or neutral. So for example, if I just leave them at positive and I see that service seems to be my top mentioned tag, and I can click on service to further drill down. And now I can see that the bars are continue to be updated, and the next mention within positive mentions of service is staff. So I want to see what gets said about staff. And in this case here, I can read through all of the different cases about staff that from the customers' comments. On this side of the page here, we have what is called the service exception wheel. The service exception wheel will provide you a summary of all of the customer rescue cases that you have. Within customer rescue, we ask customers to further categorize their experience and let us know which areas that they were dissatisfied in, i.e. whether it was product or price, staff, wait time, atmosphere, or other. And based on this service exception wheel for the last 30 days, we can see that wait time is the biggest mention. If you want to drill down into any of these, simply click on the bar or the chart, and your chart will be updated with the drill down or the subcategories that the customers left. So in this case, the customers that mentioned product and staff were particularly dissatisfied with the price, and particularly with those that were a part of the promo items. You can see the same view within the mobile app as well. The app will show the service exception wheel at the top, and you can drill down by clicking on any of these key themes here. If you drill down into product and price, you can see that the same split in pie chart of 50-50% of all of the different subcategories that the customers left. The next part we have is called the unit grid. Now the unit grid will provide you with a summary of how each of your stores are doing in terms of overall satisfaction in the current period, how they're doing against the previous period, any open items that they have within customer rescue, the alert feature, surveys, and comments. So for example, in this demo store, the current score is 12.5, which had no change versus the last period. Within the current window or within the current month, this store has over 19 cases that are open that are over than 72 hours ago. So this will give you a nice little summary to see how each of your stores are performing in terms of responding to customer rescues. The alerts is what we call all of the different customer rescues, and this alert will give you a visual breakdown of any patterns that you see where there's a higher occurrence of customer rescue cases. So for example, you may see in some of these examples that customer rescues tend to fall under the weekends, in which you can take that away to your team and educate them about that pattern. You can also see the number of surveys and also the number of open-ended comments. Simply scroll down and you can see all of your stores within this window here. The same view will be available on the mobile app. We hope you found that to be helpful. And next, let's go through some of your other reports that are on this page. So I'm going to expand the online function, and I'm going to scroll up to the top of the page here. So to access the dashboard, you can see this dashboard button at the top of the page, and then any time that you want to access the dashboard, you may click on this page to update the dashboard for your region. If you want to log back onto the home screen, simply click on the Enrollment logo and you will be brought into this home page here. Now within this home page you can see a couple of different sections. In the middle section here, this is where we keep all of your announcements. The section under Resources will provide you with details on how to pull each type of the report. So you can have access to this training video as well as detailed instructions guide on how to pull different types of reports that are available within this site. On the left hand of the page here, we have what is called the report drawer. All your reports are organized within these drawers and within these folders. You can also search for the report that you're looking for as well. This report drawer is collapsible, so you can choose to do that if you want to make the viewing screen a lot bigger. For the purpose of today's session, we'll just demonstrate how to pull some of these reports. So for example, the first report that I'm going to pull is the answer distribution report, which is under the ad hoc reports. This is similar to the survey report by answer report that you're used to seeing on the Empathica platform. To pull this report is quite simple. All you need to do is select the region, and you should be defaulted to your region when you first log on to the site. You can select the date of survey, and here we have some of the pre-selected views that will allow you to make your job easier. So for example, if I just wanted to look at last week, or if I wanted to look at current month or current previous period, I can do so already. At the same time, if I wanted to look at a custom calendar period, I can also use the calendar icon to look at a custom time frame if I want. Over here I have some different selections of criteria that I can use, but if I don't want them, I can just get rid of them. Now once you're ready, you can click Run Report, and there are different formats that you can download the report in as well. So for example, you can use HTML, which is the suggested one for this report, or you can use a PDF if you want to print it and share it with your team. So for example, I'm just going to print this report and run it, and you can see this answer distribution report, which is the same format that you're used to seeing in the past. So there you have the answer distribution report for all of the survey questions that we have. The other report that I'm going to show you is the trend report, and this is a new report in the new online system as well. The trend report is broken down with various different trends and organized based on the different categories of the experience. So for example, if I wanted to look at all of the questions under products, I can select the products. For purpose of this, I'm just going to select the summary trend. Now the trend report is pretty easy to pull. Once you've located the trend report that you want, you can select again the region, and if you want to look at any of your locations in particular, you can actually drill down into the locations view by clicking on this drop down button here and select location. And once you're ready to do so, you can actually select a particular location. Now for the purpose of the demo today, I'm going to remain on the regional view. And the date of survey is already pre-selected for you. So for these trend reports, you can view the trend chart for the previous 13 periods, which will give you a full year view, as well as how you're doing in the same time last year. This report is only available for PDF, so once you're ready and you've made your selections, you can now click on the report. Your report will download, and now you can see a visual representation of how you're doing in the overall experience category, each of the main different categories in products, staff, pharmacy, drive-through, wait time, and so forth, and you can look at that, and you can see a visual representation of that. You may choose to pull a screenshot of this and share it with your staff, or simply email them this report. I will again call out that you can use this main page here to access any of the other reports, and all of your different reports are organized into these different folders, just like they were on the previous reporting system as well. If you want to change your access or your password, you can click on this button on the upper left hand corner, as well as click on the help button here for any support questions. Now that concludes our training for today, and remember, we're always here to support you. As mentioned earlier, when you log on to the new site, there are resources available on that announcement page or the landing page, which will provide you with all the detailed instructions that you would need. This information will also be posted on Store Portal, so you can access it there as well. We also recommend that you take some time to review the store manager training video. It's a short 10-minute video which will summarize some of the enhancements that will impact the store managers, and particularly how to update rescue cases, which you may find helpful as well. For any technical support, please email your eMoment support team at tellrexall@eMoment.com, and for any general inquiries, contact the Rexall support team at tellrexall.ca. We hope you found this information session to be informative, and thanks again for your dedication on the Rexall program. Thank you.